If you see player has been removed from the data model, it means that the game is updated, just saying. Right, so we're going to go through a quick summary of everything that I haven't mentioned yet that's been added since the 1.37.0. So the first thing you'll realize is there is, confusingly, party here, and party here. Well, if there was another player here, you could invite them to a party. But there are 3 ways to create a party now. If people join your party, you can see them, you can see their names here, you can see their profile pictures here, you can see party leader, player. With it in the lobby as well, all the UI is moved. So down here is the new updated tower icons from whenever that was, instead of being on the side here. They also show, if you hover over them, instead of stats, they show their rarities, the skins that they currently have, which I don't think is that useful. I can't lie, I prefer to show their actual stats. But here, they still got the old tower icons. The store's been moved. Everything that used to be down here has been moved here. And the towers here is moved here. Confusing, I know. Coins and gems are now shown here. Meanwhile, the tickets aren't even shown anymore. You have to kind of go out your way to find them. So here is where you see that. But if you open, say, a UI, then you get to see everything. So, okay, so store. Yes, you can see your gems, your coins with the old... Well, okay. You can see your revive ticket, all your tickets here, which you can buy here. The store itself hasn't been updated, so the skin crates, they're old icons. Game passes aren't even shown anymore in credits. This is the old Awesome Falling. This hasn't been updated for like years. Like, come on, developers. Like even these tower plushes are not even the newest ones. They're like 6 times removed, the newest ones. And the lobby is from 2 years ago, I think. Skins, yeah, they're all fine. If you bypass geolock restrictions for the daily crate, it appears here. Emotes is there, tags there, Game Pass. In the Game Pass sections, the VIP Game Pass and the gasoline gun Game Passes are now massive because the developers obviously want to advertise the most popular and the most expensive, obviously. Meanwhile, the Slasher Tower still uses its old icon instead of like one of the renders that it has. I don't know why they didn't bother updating that one. And now it's because of things that 2 Game Passes have been removed and they're now shown at the top. At the bottom, instead of like a missing space, they've just evenly spaced it. Credits, they've still got the old credit. You can see the old credit icons here for the coins even. And the gems, they don't need to be updated, but they are also the old still. And timescale tickets are just timescale tickets, or tickets in general. Codes has also been moved here, not too much. There are new hover and close animations. Spam. Yeah, there are new UI and hover animations. The scaling, especially on a small scale, isn't really that great, but that's fine. Items, yeah, items is just your inventory again. They've changed it now because I assume inventory was too large for this. The charms now actually rotate now. I believe they used to be broken. Well, I mean, they're not any new charms anyway, so I don't know when they're going to ever add this. Meanwhile, they still haven't fixed some of the issues with the emotes not showing their actual mesh models correctly. Meanwhile, in rewards, they're only showing badges now. There's no scores, and then there's no game battle pass or game season pass anymore. It's only badges, and this shouldn't even be here anymore. I can't lie, this is like really outdated, this UI. The scores were really outdated, but that also means the map that you have in your profile bio or the profile card, if you go into mobile and select it, that's your permanent one now. So mine is permanently Dusty Bridges, and you can't change that anymore. Like, surely they would have allowed us to change it, but no. I mean, to be fair, this part has been broken ever since it was added. Like, medals earned, yeah, that's not been fixed. But the game pass has been moved up here, so, you know, that's fine. When you hover over the rewards, you also get the name of it. Tickets is, well, because of how the game is encoded, it's timescale tickets without the space in between. And yes, I do realize for level 37 there is a reward for 400 coins, and for level 36 200 XP. I know that sounds a bit also, the weird thing is the gift claim has, well, I wouldn't say it has been removed, but it's glitched kinda. Right, so they haven't deleted gift claims per se, but they have deleted event gift claims. So for example, I used to have the spooky emotes in my gift claim box up here, but they removed that, and apparently they removed a load of events stuff that people were waiting to redeem. So for example, I believe a person complained that they couldn't get the Gravedigger Engineer because it's no longer in their gift claim. Now, to be fair, the Gravedigger Engineer was from a year ago. In that year, some people might have been able to get the Engineer, other people haven't. So it's kind of odd that some people haven't been able to actually get that. And it probably is a glitch, but from what I'm aware with the coding, it might not be. And event gift claims are permanently deleted, which does not bode well for this Game Pass. It means you can't claim, for example, if you don't have the accelerator, if you even get to the max level, you lose the Disco Accelerator, which is quite a thing, isn't it? That's the whole reason why the gift claim was added in the first place. What's new is also a catalog thing, but apparently that's related to the horns. I don't really believe that, and I presume the developers get a cut of whatever you buy in here, and it's probably making some level of money. Just saying. I mean, there's also that for the horns, but I've already gone over that. Meanwhile, for the news, they've changed it so that it's, instead of the updates being up here, it's now on the side, so they can fit more here, but also can have images, shall we say, and they can name stuff. In fact, the update is like interactable icon things, which is cool, I guess. I will probably talk about it in the past, but these elevators, apparently their back ends have been updated as well, but it's like glitchy. Right, so here we have the most experience leaderboard, and then on the other side you got the most triumphs. The leaderboards have been split now. They don't have their own area, which is fine. I still believe that the first three get the champion name tag. The community art area has been removed. Yeah, quite sad, but did anyone really care? Then we got updated elevators, and I predicted that they're gonna go, and they've been reduced. Yeah, the elevators are a bit of more of a failsafe, and also they're quite buggy to get into. It takes so long. They do have new anime sounds and everything, and animations, but it's the hardcore lobby has been reduced down to only one now. So the developers are really encouraging you to use matchmaking. The text at least is bigger, but the creator name is gone. The UI is different. It's no longer the hue, it's the actual text, which is harder to read from a far distance, but it's fine. Then the survival elevators, there's only 4 of them now instead of the 8 or 6. No, 8 before, plus, which includes the 2 level locked area, which I forgot what the area, what the actual level was. I think it's level 25 actually, but there's now 4. Here you got survival, but it's actually just because it's a private server. And look how long it takes to actually enter it, like so bloody long. They've accidentally added the placeholder that they probably used for the event. I don't think they were meant to do that. Developers, you can let me know if you were meant to do that. Next, we have a PvP area that's locked off, but I do like the shadows. It is very... I said in the stream that this was the reverse French thing. I just realised the back of it looks a bit like the Arc de Triomphe. The main area is slightly bigger, I think, but I mean, obviously the lobby as a whole has been reduced down. What they have done is reduce the lobby size from 45 down to 30 because barely anyone's using the elevators now because they reduced it, which is fair. The maps also have like the loading screen if you're like far away or it takes forever to load on slow internets, which is an optimization. Like reducing down to 30 doesn't probably affect most people, but next, challenge maps are here. It's fair. What else to say? The spin wheel is here as always, so if you want to do stuff, it's here. The matchmaking, yeah, it's the same as before, except well, I used to be able to see numbers here, but I don't anymore for some reason. Then you got the block seat trailer thing, which is here. This is from when did they win? No, I don't know. There's a new commander statue here as well. Can you actually exit? No, you can't. But you can see the trees blowing in the background. It's just normal. Next, you've got the crate area here. We've never been able to access the crate area, and you got the 32 computer. Nice. So I assume if you open a crate, it'll end up here. The crates here, they're not actually in the game. These are more like, I think they're updated versions that will get added later, because this looks a little bit like the basic crate. This looks like the premium crate, and this looks like the deluxe crate. So I'm just saying, I've already speculated this before, but the crates are going to get updated because their models are really outdated. But in terms of lobby, I think that's it. You got the new text and everything. You got a load of interesting stuff in terms of statues and decoration, and like the wind. I will mention the UI on mobile is very, even though it says fixed, some of the store UIs are not that fixed. They're quite big. I can't lie, especially the top thing at the top. Yeah, like this is just wild. How can you play like this? You also got new heads-up displays like the health bar, the wave counter, and the time left. Load of updated sounds as well, mostly to do with hover. Not this one, but you heard it on the other one. I believe that's it for that.